hello.
Yeah, that's how it works. It bounces off, and you're like, okay. It's so funny. So what did you think the umbrella was for?
I don't fucking know.
So
I set it all up backwards.
So the wall behind the light didn't get damaged.
Doesn't get too much light exposure.
I was like, okay, whatever. That's so funny. It makes sense that it reflects. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bounce.
Do we start? No.
Yeah, we started.
We did?
We can. Yeah, I'll cut
That's
it.
kinda
I'll
how we
cut
do
it
it.
around.
We
I'll
just
cut it
like
around
You're
when you
so
weren't.
loose with your
We're
intro.
very loose. Some people say unprofessional, and I hate those people for saying that.
No one ever has said anything to me.
Ever. Negative or
no,
positive?
No one's ever said anything to me ever.
For all you know, you're a ghost wandering this earth.
I'll walk into a room and I'll be like, I'm here, right? Am I here?
You guys see me, right?
I'm touching people, and they're not
reacting.
No.
How long? Because I've seen those pranks done to children where like the family will be like, okay, everyone, no one react to little Susan and act like she's not here. And like literally like 4 minutes in, the kids just bawling their eyes out.
Just ignoring a child.
Yeah.
First of all, I do that all the time.
In what way?
I have a kid.
Oh,
I have a kid.
Probably.
And you didn't know until now.
I didn't know. So that's a good ignoring. No, I think if someone ignored me because I live with people, so it's hard.
Yeah, dude.
If I lived alone, it'd be much easier to like.
Yeah, it would be really
okay.
easy to be ignored when you live alone because it's just you.
Yeah,
but I'm saying there's enough time that passes of you being in your home alone that you're like, okay, nothing normal. You leave outside, people aren't supposed to talk to you. It's New York City. You walk to the train, but then all of a sudden the fucking turnstiles move for you, or no one yells at you on the train. That's weird. No one spits at you. You paid them to.
Yeah.
So you go a good hour and a half before thinking like this is weird. But living with guys, especially these guys who are very fucking chatty.
You guys are very chatty.
Really.
I love it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, no, I really like your house.
Thank you so much.
I like the vibes here.
Put it on
Sarah,
record.
Weinshenk approved.
I love your house.
A woman likes our house.
It's clean.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Especially for guys.
Thank you.
The bar's
I didn't know
lower,
what
but
I was about to walk into.
Sure. Yeah, what did you think?
I didn't know. Well, okay. I have seen this couch, and I was like, okay, so the couch is cool. We know the couch is cool.
Couch.
It looks cool for the most part online, but you never know.
You never know.
Four guys.
4 guys.
It's too many guys.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys.
But it's
4
not.
buttholes.
It's not.
5.
It's not
5
hyper.
buttholes.
It's not like toxic masculinity in this.
No.
It's the opposite.
Yeah,
Max
been here
walking
long
around
enough.
calling me gay for brushing my
Oh
teeth.
yeah.
That's
There's a
about
lot
it.
of calling each other gay
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we say it in a caring way.
in a fun, caring
When we're
way.
kissing each other on the lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, have a good day at work. Gay.
Yeah. Totally.
I just do a lot of Joker makeup. That's kind of what I do around the house. I wear the Joker makeup.
Yeah, he doesn't wear it out of the house.
Just in the house to ask everyone why they're so serious.
If we're having a hard day, he'll walk around the house and like, why so serious?
No, but that's so crazy. Just imagining him in the Joker makeup, sitting in front of the poster in his room that says "Visualize Happiness" in a
you
full
have the hair length of Joker now. Of some of the
Joaquin
Jokers.
Phoenix Joker.
And of
do you think of
Heath?
Of Heath? Okay.
Yeah.
That
You
shit-
know I want to be Joaquin more than most things.
You
yeah,
do?
man. Yeah,
I
yeah,
really like him a lot. I want to be him.
I love him too.
I love him. I like when a guy looks like that and he has a wife that looks like that.
Uh-huh.
Rooney, yeah.
Oh,
Rooney
shit.
Mara.
And they're both
Woo.
vegan.
And they're both vegan and they
Yeah.
they really love each other and they
Yeah.
fucking just smoke cigs. And
They wear Converse and hoodies all the time
don't even,
together.
Yeah, I bet they don't even fuck, but in a cool way. They're just like they're beyond
They're
it.
post fucking.
Yeah, they
Dude.
just eat tempeh on the couch.
What more could you ask for?
Their couch is made of like marble somehow.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
Fuck.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm trying to
Joaquin and Rooney. I would like to watch. I'd like to watch.
them fuck.
Maybe.
I'd
be open to it.
I just want to watch them. I want to watch them have dinner.
Oh,
I want to be like, what's that like?
Yeah.
I want to watch. I want to just like be a fly on the wall for a day. I want to be a
Yeah.
cuck to
You want to
Rooney
be
and Joaquin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so celebrity couples.
Like give them a reality show. I'd watch.
That would be the most interesting to like be invisible in their home and they're
Yeah.
dynamic.
Okay, I do think Elon and Grimes would have been really interesting
Would've been
because
interesting.
Grimes is fucking off the rails
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm here for it.
Yeah, and Elon is great and has never done anything wrong.
Yeah, he's good. And Twitter is good,
I would
and
love
the
to
cars are good.
Beat his ass, dude.
And
He's stepping down from Twitter as the CEO.
he is.
It's a hard job, and
Already?
sometimes 4 days is a long time.
That was like when that guy was like, "Nah, I'm not the Pope anymore. Nah, fuck this shit. I can't even fuck a guy
Oh, yeah.
here."
Wait,
Yeah,
there
man.
was a guy that was the Pope
Yeah,
for
the Pope
He wasn't
before
the Pope.
this
He was
last
the Pope
one.
for a while.
He was the
Who
Pope for
was
like
it?
18 months or something like that.
Yeah.
Benedict?
It was Benedict, and
Yeah,
he was
Yeah.
he was the
Nazi
Nazi Pope. And I did a cartoon on him.
He was a
comic on him.
Nazi Pope?
He was in the Nazi youth.
He's the Nazi youth.
No.
Hey, like a lot of
Yeah.
people were back then in that
No.
specific area who have those beliefs.
Not a Nazi Pope.
Yeah, we had a
I
Nazi.
can't believe I
Not
didn't know
we.
that.
Like I'm still
I'm
Catholic.
not, I'm not part of the papal. Papal? I don't know. It's a Catholic word.
Papal.
But yeah, he's like, I'm fucking done, actually.
I was an
Oh,
altar
weird.
server.
Oh.
So was I.
You were. I wanted to go
Mm-hmm.
to Magic Mountain, and if you were an altar server, then you got to go. My parents didn't want to take me to Magic
Oh.
Mountain.
I have no idea why I did it.
It was horrible.
It was really bad, and you get stuck with. It's like every job where you get stuck with the bad shifts when you first start. So I'm doing like Saturday 5 p.m. mass.
But yes, that's what I did too. And I kind of liked it. It was like kind of pomp and circumstance. I'm
Sure.
like, this is kind of low key about me,
Yeah.
even though it's not.
Yeah, you can
so
make it about you.
narcissistic
But you're just
to
sitting
me.
there like everyone can see how reverent I am.
Ooh, look at me being reverent.
That's where I got my love for incense,
Because you got to walk around the house with a swinging gold thing.
buddy.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Don't think I don't want. It's Mac doesn't like the incense.
Oh, right. He's
He's not an incense guy.
No,
he's
he's not a
sensitive.
scent.
He's sensitive in
He's
certain
not a
ways.
scent guy in general.
He's gonna walk out and get that. Yeah, we love it as scent in this house.
But Catholicism really gets the drip right. Like
Oh,
some
they're
of the
all about-
outfits,
Yeah,
Fair.
Fits and hats,
flashy.
flashy
the
stuff.
you get to wear when you're the cardinal, you get to wear the red robe,
Yeah,
which is fun.
very flowy.
How do they decide which they're gonna wear?
Rock paper scissors.
Which robe?
Yeah, like sometimes they're in like a cool one. I think maybe it's seasonal. They're like,
Maybe.
oh,
Oh, okay.
Christmas is coming. Time
gotta-
for
Christmas tree robe.
Make sure you got your.
Like it's like when your teacher had like fun like seasonal
Yeah.
sweaters and stuff.
The guy's like, look, and he's like, oh, Christmas thing. He goes, and flips a little switch, and the little lights
lights
turn on.
It's Jesus's head. It's like,
Yeah. he's doing like this on the cross, or is it like this? The light switches and it's him hugging. like a neon sign.
he's on the cross, but then because it's Christmas and it's his birthday, then it flicks and he has presents in his hands
Oh,
too.
I like that one.
That's
Yeah,
fun,
yeah, yeah.
right?
he
That's
pops
fun.
out of a cake.
Yeah.
Dude, sexy Jesus popping out of a cake. It's so. I mean, Jesus in general, pretty sexy.
Pretty
Hot.
sick. I remember
Ripped.
when I learned, because the popping out of the cake thing, you didn't see very often, but you would see it in the 90s a little more, like at least in like movies and TV.
I loved
It's
that.
great. And I remember learning that it wasn't a physical, like an actual cake. Like a cardboard that's made to look like a cake. And I
Yeah.
was furious.
I would love to pop out of a cake
Okay.
before I turn 40.
We got to make that
I
happen.
gotta pop out of a cake.
We got 30
Maybe
years.
my 40th birthday,
You
I
pop
pop
out
out
of
of
a
a cake.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be popping out of a cake at 50. That feels dark. But popping out of a cake at 40?
Yeah. That's like your one last hurrah.
Yeah, before
For-
this shit just goes
Yeah,
downhill.
before,
All right.
before gravity really takes over.
Yeah.
Yeah, popping out a cake is fun.
Pop out of a cake.
What's
and
a Steven Seagal movie on a ship? On like a naval ship?
Down Periscope?
No, not down Periscope.
No, I don't know.
Anyway, there's
Under
a Steven
Siege?
Under Siege. It's probably the best
Yes,
Steven Seagal
dude.
movie. He sucks, but yeah.
he pops out of a cake?
No.
A woman.
A woman pops out a cake who has fucking crazy great tits, and she's topless, and Tommy Lee Jones is like, hilarious, and they start shooting guns. But she does pop out of a cake, and I'm like, I used to see that a lot more.
Yeah, you did.
Because everyone's gluten free now.
It's all gluten-free.
Everyone's vegan.
You couldn't pop out a gluten-free. It's too
You
strong.
can't- it's yeah.
What about a special where you pop out of a cake?
Oh, like a comedy special?
Yeah.
They roll out a cake, and I pop out of it naked and go,
Yeah.
all right, give me a second.
Yeah.
Put a pants on.
Or a special on ice.
Oh. Oh,
You'd
on
be-
ice skates?
You'd
Yeah.
be really good at that one, Diego.
Yeah, yeah.
The comedy part would be hard, but
It'd be
the
hard for
skates
me.
part would be easy.
I have a headset, and I'm just,
Yeah.
Are you good at skating?
I played hockey.
Oh.
Yeah. What do we just? I was just thinking about how sexy Jesus was.
Yeah.
What do you think
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
weighed?
I bet he was like
What do you think his
one-
stats were?
I think he was 5'7".
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
5'7",
I can't
and he was
believe you-
130 pounds.
I see. I'm thinking Son of God, 6'2".
I'm thinking 6'2", too.
I'm thinking 6'2".
I'm on Mike's
thinking-
side
They would
here.
have killed him.
Thank you.
If there was a 6'2" man walking around back then, they would have killed him a lot earlier than they did.
They let
Interesting.
Goliath run wild. He was big as hell.
He's too big. You couldn't stop him. He's too
But
big.
David did with one rock.
That's one.
How-
That's the big story.
I'm
How
just
much
saying.
do you think he weighed?
See, I think Jesus 6'2". I think he's $190.
Whoa.
Solid.
That I'm not seeing. Now I'm back.
Absolutely.
I'm back closer to you, but I think he was around 6'2", 165.
6'2", 165.
That's what I'm going with.
It's fun doing these things on things we can never prove that are
Well, do you
correct.
think we could Google
Buddy, we
it?
gotta
No,
fill
it
it.
wasn't a
We
real
gotta
person.
fill an hour every week. You think I'm not gonna just fucking think of some shit?
And say an insane fact.
How much do you think the Virgin Mary weighed?
Oh, too much. I'll tell you. That's why she was a virgin. Maybe she waited a little less. She can get plowed by
I would.
Joseph. Sorry, I don't mean that, guys. Come on, I don't mean it.
I think the Virgin Mary, because she was, you only ever see her in like a big robe. I think she's a little more bottom heavy than you think she's gonna be.
Oh,
I think she's a little more. I think she's
thumper?
got. I
It's got
think.
cake.
I think she's caked up, but then I think she's got a little. I think she's got some powerful thighs too.
Oh yeah.
I could see that.
If you're working with farm animals, you gotta be able to
Yeah,
have
she's
a
doing a
bottom.
lot of. She's doing a shitload of walking.
Sheep, all that frankincense they're getting around
And the
there.
myrrh. Don't forget about the
Can't-
myrrh.
Don't forget about the myrrh.
And that makes you retain water.
Yeah, myrrh's like creatine. Everyone forgets.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. It'll get you.
What were the things? It was frankincense, myrrh, and what?
Gold.
Yeah.
the only valuable one.
There's one comedian who has a really good joke about being
Was it me?
no.
But I have
two
other
guys-
good jokes, right?
Yeah. What is this?
I don't
Where's
know.
this come from?
What do you mean where it's coming from? Inside me.
Where it's the
He's a
three
comic.
the three wise men like on their horse and they're like, "What'd you get? What'd you bring?" He's like, "I brought frankincense." Like, that's nice. What'd you get? He goes, "Myrrh." And the guy's like, "What'd you get?" He goes, "Gold." And they go, "What the fuck, man? We said a $20 minimum. Like, what are you doing?"
That's so funny.
Dude,
I
that's
can't remember
like
whose joke it is. If you remember, please keep it to yourself.
that's like when I go to a wedding with my friends and we all text each other, "How much money are you giving?"
Yeah.
Because we don't want to go way under or over.
The wedding shit's exhausting. I'm like, you're already
exhausting.
found love.
Yeah.
You want me to buy you a George Foreman grill now? Get fucked.
It would be hilarious if they asked for a George Foreman grill. Though.
like, I gotta find-
fucking piece of shit. You could ask for a Le Creuset pot, but they're like, I don't know, George Foreman grill. Give me 2 of those grease traps.
Yeah.
Don't be
I'm gonna
fucking
lose
stingy
one.
with the one grease trap. I'm cooking a lot of turkey burgers.
So funny. People thought that was like a great culinary.
Foreman.
Yeah, we had one.
Like
No,
every,
yeah, dude.
every guy in college had a George Foreman.
Yeah,
Because you just literally just go like, okay.
Yeah.
put it in.
No, okay.
It's as simple as food can get. I remember being a teenager and putting just like a frozen chicken breast in there. Not realizing now I should have defrosted it first. Just chucking it in there and waiting 8 minutes. I go, all right, I guess I should eat this now.
No.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as my mom left, it was a lot of George Foreman
Yeah.
grill
And
happening
he
with
means
me and my dad.
for the day.
Yeah.
Not like-
My mom would go to work and I would just put everything in the house in the George Foreman grill. I'd be like, ooh, a
toast there.
book. See what it does to that.
Will it, George Foreman?
I just put 6 pencils in there. I go, okay, not 6. Let me take one out. I'm
When
like,
it's just closing on itself because it's fitting in between the little rivets.
Yeah, I don't put them long
Yeah,
ways.
yeah. You're like, interesting.
Oh.
When my mom went out of town, shit would get crazy. My dad would do her hair. It would look horrible. It was like no idea how to do a ponytail. I look like a kid whose parents didn't love them. I was like, Dad, you're making my hair worse. When's mom coming home?
That's truly. I have multiple fears about having a child,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them is if I have a girl,
Mm-hmm.
having to do her hair, and then being like, "Listen, I'm gonna make my daughter just butt ugly. She's gonna be all fucked up. I don't know how to do braids. I don't know how to fucking do any of that shit."
My daughter would be covered in bows.
I'd get my daughter a lot of baseball caps. There you go, honey. There you go. You're a big fan of the Montreal Expos?
They weren't even a team when you were alive. Unbelievable. Now they're there. Now, actually, if anyone asks, now they're the Washington Nationals, and she's like 4, and she's just like, I don't.
I remember my mom went out of town and my dad had to feed us for a week, and my mom would normally cook. My dad took us to McDonald's, and it was during the time where you could supersize things still.
Oh,
We
the
got-
golden age.
Yeah, the golden age.
The golden arches age.
Before Morgan Spurlock got his fucking
Piece of shit.
dude. Anyway,
Fuck you,
sorry,
Morgan
I got a
Spurlock.
thing about him, but anyway,
I don't know
Please.
who Morgan.
he's the guy who did Supersize Me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you got beef with Morgan?
No, but so he did that fucking whole documentary, and they were like, "Oh my god, your body's shutting down because you're eating McDonald's every meal for 30 days." And then he never mentions in the documentary that he was a full-blown alcoholic at the time.
Oh.
So they're like, "Oh, that's why
Yeah.
your liver's shutting down because you're drinking straight whiskey out of the bottle."
But of course, an alcoholic would be the one to eat McDonald's.
Yeah, he's like, I got a fucking good idea. I'm gonna fucking eat McDonald's all the time.
He was on day 14 and he goes, we should start filming this. I'll do 30 more days. Fuck
He's
it.
like, I'm gonna eat 200 filet of fish, and you can't in a month.
I'm
and
going to
you
make a
can't
surf
stop
and
me.
turf. God.
I could eat 400 McNuggets a day, probably.
You need help, Morgan, please. Stop going like
You know what I need? Sweet sour sauce for all these McNuggets. Fuck you.
Morgan, it's me, your hot wife, who ends up divorcing you because I can't stand these experiments.
Have you watched the movie lately?
No.
Not that hot.
Oh, all right.
Wait.
I'll say this. Hotter than he deserves.
Yeah.
An alcoholic that eats McDonald's for 30 days, supersizing everything.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to do an experiment. Like, in his mind, he's killing it. He's like, I
Yeah.
have an innovative idea. He's just
I'm
drunk.
a fucking genius
he think-
filmmaker.
Okay, if you had to get something off the McDonald's menu.
Apple pie.
The apple pie, that was
vegan.
very quick. It
It's
is?
vegan. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is this a magical world where stuff is vegan and I can eat it? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's
so,
make it all vegan. A
great.
vegan option.
Okay.
Why don't they have a vegan option?
They just don't like us. They don't want us in their building.
So when I was in Australia,
Don't put your
the French fries.
Thank you.
when I was in Australia, the French fries there are vegan,
So sick.
and I ate the French fries like fucking 10 times, dude.
Yeah, of course. I haven't had them in 15 years.
So good. I haven't had them since 2006
Wow.
until I had them in 2020.
Do you remember the play things?
The
Did you guys
ball
play?
pit?
Yeah, the ball
I think there was
pit.
a little kid.
I didn't. The one in my. So I grew up in a fucked up town, and you could only go in the ball pit at McDonald's if it was a birthday party. You couldn't just go in there regular style.
Whoa.
What?
It was in a
Too many gang fights in it?
Dude, probably. They're probably just like a bunch of guys in fucking red bandanas just like putting McDonald's bags with heroin in the ball pit.
You pick up a blue ball, and they're like, I like this one. And someone just fucking pops up like the Undertaker. in a
Like,
red
oh, I
bandana.
fucking bet
Oh, you like the blue one.
Yeah.
No,
But it
it's-
was literally in a glass, like a room.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
separate room with a fucking lock on the door.
No, the
Wow.
play area was locked.
Yeah, you couldn't go and it looked like it was in an office.
Jesus.
Locked
Like
up
it was
like
like it was like
Fort
in
Knox.
like the ball pit was the HR department.
Yeah.
And you had to go do McDonald's HR there.
Insane. Wait, we finished the thing about your dad and feeding you guys.
Oh yeah,
Let's see what's up.
he bought us 40-piece chicken McNuggets, and I remember it had the
Like you're a mini donkey he just found there. He just-
He's like
and
he's like how
I
many
ate. I want to say a lot of them, like to the point where, because my mom wouldn't take us to get McDonald's, to the point where I was like sick because I ate too many McNuggets.
Okay, the McNugget. If I could make anything vegan and go to I'd get
McNuggets,
the
dude.
McNuggets. I'd get a
McNuggets are
McChicken.
So good. Oh,
Ooh.
dude.
I'd get a McGriddle. I love the McGriddles. I would eat 2 bites and like,
Dude, the hot cakes. Me and my friends used to do a thing called hot caking, which is where we would skip school and just go get McDonald's breakfast. And
hot cake.
yeah, and we would get
funny.
the hot cakes. And it was funny because we went to 2 different schools, so he would have to drive to my town, pick me up, and then we would drive to McDonald's and just eat hotcakes. And then we'd be like, "Well, it seems to be 9 a.m. now."
that
I wanna
plan
know
really
what the
fell
fuck
itself
to
through.
Dude, one time my friend Alex, he would pick me up, and he lived in like the rich town, and a bunch of my friends went to the same school as him. So one day he just picked me up at my house, and then we went to his school, and they just snuck me into their school, and I just spent a good portion of the day just like walking around their high school.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Not it was funny. It was fun in that I would just like walk by someone's classroom and they'd be like, "Oh, Frank's in that classroom." And then I'd be like, and then I would just be like,
And they're
"Oh!"
yeah, it truly was that.
That's
fun
the
part
whole
of it.
that was the whole thing, but then it really wore off quickly.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'm just at someone else's school.
Yeah.
What was your high school like?
all girls Catholic.
Oh, right.
Whoa! I want to go to an all girls Buddhist high school. they all wear robes.
Yeah.
They all shake their heads.
It's just like, and they start the day with meditation.
Oh, this actually sounds awesome.
Yeah, I went to a transcendental. I went to like it was like a Tibetan Buddhist 3-day retreat in college. Retreat? Yeah, we had to be. They woke us up at 6 a.m, fed us oatmeal. What do I have? It could be anything.
Snot.
You know what I mean? Not out of the realm of possibility.
You shoot snot rockets into the air and then catch them with your face. But wait, you went to
3-day retreat.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh, all right.
It was a silent
retreat. That's so funny though that they would wake you up at 6 a.m. They'd be like, "Hey, don't talk.
Hey, shut up.
Hey, wake up and don't fucking talk."
Yeah. Wake up, have some oatmeal, don't talk.
Oh, man.
That actually sounds...
It was actually nice in hindsight.
I would love to see Mike try to do a silent retreat.
I'd be like, just let me talk a little.
It's impossible.
It'd be so hard. If the second someone tells you not to talk, that makes me want to talk.
I would just be like, when does no talking start?
Okay, now or right now?
Or now.
You
They'd
would
be like, it started yesterday.
You would get stabbed with a really weird old-timey
They would
knife.
choke me with their beads.
Yeah, instead of one of those daggers are like this. Like a genie would have on hand.
Yeah, I want to do one, though.
A retreat?
Yeah, silent one.
Just as an
Try
experiment.
for,
No, not right now.
Not now. But we've done the podcast. Maybe try for 15 minutes.
Not talking?
Yeah.
We're hanging out.
A silent retreat on the podcast.
That's fun.
I do an 8-hour. I do like an 8-hour silent retreat every night.
It's different.
Why is it different?
I think it's because we all know what you're doing.
Sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And even honestly,
God damn it! You don't even shut up when you're sleeping.
Do you
God
sleep talk?
Damn, dude.
I don't talk.
I do too.
I talk in a way where I just I'm sleeping and I go like,
Yeah.
I just kind of like mumble. But then what else do I do?
He'll slam his teeth shut.
In the night?
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
Like to the point where it'll wake me up.
Like if we're straight, like
Does that hurt?
probably. I'm asleep.
And you don't have any recollection of doing it?
Nope.
And he also will sometimes sleep with his knees bent.
What?
Like he's laying down with his knees bent. It's very weird.
Oh, that is weird.
Wait. Okay, so I'm on my back.
You're on your back and your knees are bent.
Yeah. I sleep like that sometimes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You sleep with your knees bent?
So yeah, like
That is so weird to me.
Yeah, it's super strange.
I'm not judging you.
No, you are. No, you are.
It's that to your tone.
I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
That's wild. I sleep talk a lot. I have an ex who would write down everything I would say, and it was fucking nuts. So.
Really?
I sleep
Yeah.
riff.
Sleep riff.
And you're like, what if a bear was wearing a big hat?
What about sleepwalking?
I slept walked once. I was like 14 and I was sleeping at my friend Chris's house. And I remember I got up and I guess I dreamed that I was in the bathroom. So I'm literally in the corner he lived in the basement of his house. So he'd like the full basement. And I remember standing in the corner and I'm about to start pissing. And then he like standing up, just like pissing. And I don't have any recollection. And then he like grabs me and he was huge. He was like 6'8" in high school. He was giant.
Jesus.
Like grabbed me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like so scared. And he's like, "We're going to piss in the corner." And I was like, "Your guess is as good as mine." I have no fucking idea.
That would be gnarly if you were a sleepwalker, and you could walk to your car and start driving. Like, I feel like people,
Yeah, they get out of the house sometimes.
they get out of
It's fucking
hand.
scary.
Yeah.
As a little kid, I slept off once.
I sleepwalk to the subway. I go all the way to the subway. I tap my phone to get on.
Shuffling in your
I just end up in
slippers.
fucking Ditmas Park.
Oh, God. I slept walk and I woke up. I slept at my aunt's house and I just peeing. I don't know why sleepwalking and peeing is so connected. I was just peeing on her bedroom door.
You were?
Yeah, and then I woke up doing it. I go, ooh.
What did you just never tell her that you peed?
They're like, hey, this is strange. Did anyone pee on our door? And they're like, Diego, fucking the little boy here who usually doesn't sleep here. Like,
Hey,
I think it was me, but I don't remember.
when's the last time you pissed yourself? Well, this is the question of the whole forum.
I
I've
think
come close. Not that long.
Interesting.
I have a lot of coffee.
that's not an excuse.
It's not.
No, that's like a shitting excuse.
No, it's a diuretic in
It is
general.
a diuretic. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Wait,
diuretic
give
doesn't
him the
work
finger.
for-
Can you give him the finger?
All right. The only time I remember
Diuretic should mean it gives you diarrhea, by the way.
Yeah. The only time I remember peeing myself was when I was like 10 or 11. We were playing manhunt, like hide and seek in our neighborhood, and it had a really good spot. And everyone was like kind of right here. And I just like was like staying still. I'm like, I'm not giving up the spot. And I just peed myself.
Interesting.
And I didn't make the decision. I just started peeing. Like, oh, fuck.
Did you ever throw up in class
No.
or
Oh,
sit
my
next
God.
to someone who did?
I sat next to someone who peed. You know, remember how breakfast cereal came in those little plastic containers with the peel off top?
Yes.
Like, so I just watched someone pee in one of those. I'm like, go to the bathroom. What are you doing?
No, I remember this girl. She threw up fruit roll up, ruined fruit roll ups for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
It was like this red artificial color, and I was sitting next to her, and I started gagging, and then they came in with like bird seed, and then they threw that on the barf.
Bird seed.
It was some type of weird.
Sawdust.
No, it was like a bird seed.
Wow.
Maybe it was sawdust.
I
and
mean,
the whole
bird
time,
seed. So usually,
Bird seed is an insane. Is an insane. They're like,
kid.
oh, no, let these motherfuckers eat it. Birds love eating throw up, but if there's seeds on
did they
it,
throw bird
it's like
Bird seed,
granola
bird
with chia
seed.
seeds.
Did they throw bird seeds on and then open all the doors, and all the windows and doors in the building?
Did you go to Alfred Hitchcock High School?
the birds eating fruit roll up,
Yeah,
throw up.
All the birds are throwing up, and it's way more now. Like, oh no. But no, usually you throw down sawdust because it absorbs.
Maybe it
Makes
was.
it easier
Maybe
to
as
pick
a
up.
kid, I thought it was birdseed, and it probably was sawdust.
Yeah, let's say sawdust because that makes a lot more sense.
I don't
In my head, I've been thinking it's birdseed for like 30 years.
so
For
funny.
30 years,
You see
I
someone throw
know.
up,
They
and
threw
go,
out-
it's birdseed, guys. Everyone.
You're at Home Depot. What's all this bird seed on the floor for?
That's fucking crazy.
That happens sometimes. You see something, and your child brain makes a decision, and it's stuck like that forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I miss? The intercom at school.
You miss it?
I don't know.
I think we should get an intercom for the house.
I would love an
Yeah,
intercom for the house.
You guys would be intercomming each other all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, you're gay.
hey,
And that's bad, by the way. That's a bad thing to be.
Mike. Yeah, I love you. All right, that's him just pressing the button to say hi.
Did I tell you about the time I pissed myself in Ridgewood?
Walking home.
Yeah.
When was
Yes.
this?
So I think this was before I think this was before Diego and I lived together. So it had to have been, when did you move into the
I think
apartment?
19.
2019. So it had to be like 2017, 2018. And it was so funny because I don't know why I didn't just piss on the street. Because in our old neighborhood, it was really hard to there was nowhere to hide really. And I didn't want to piss. It was like not like 10 o'clock at night. So it wasn't like that late.
Yeah, well, there's no
I
one
feel like
around.
if it was cold too, and then you're pulling your dick out, I would imagine it would get cold. Kind of like how your nose gets cold when it's cold out.
Yeah, penis and nose skin is very similar.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah. Because
penis is about a bunch of blackheads.
yeah. That's why it always feels so good when someone puts their nose in my mouth. But I was
Blowing
really,
my penis into a napkin.
I mean, that's just jacking off.
Yeah.
A lot of people do
But
that.
that's a
Yeah, it's
funny
a joke
thing
I'm
to
making.
call it.
Yeah.
I'm not
I was-
jacking
I
off,
got
I'm
too
blowing
ta-
my
I got-
penis.
You get so slurred, like
Because
literal.
I was like, no, I was like, no, people do that. I was like, don't fucking try to trick me. Don't try to pull the fucking wool over my eyes about jacking off into a napkin.
I know how people jack off, and
Dude,
that's done.
So wait, you were walking home. It was like 10 o'clock at
I was
night.
walking home. I was really sad about a girl. Obviously, that's what I get. That's what I
Fuck.
get.
Is it
fucking
Princess
sad about.
Diana?
It was about Princess Diana.
I did see you have a Princess Diana thing in your room.
I do. Yeah.
I liked it.
Thank
I
you so
clocked
much.
that, and I
There's
was
another.
like,
There's another. Also, there's a second Princess Diana magazine behind it.
Are you a big fan?
No, but I'm not at all. But I have an ex-girlfriend who was, and I bought those for her, and then she broke up with me, so now they're mine.
Did
before
you
I can give
took
it to
them
her.
back?
No, I didn't have the chance to give them to her.
Like, give me those Princess Di things.
I was like,
by
well,
the
it looks
way,
like they're
bitch.
fucking staying here.
Ooh, it looks like they're not making the trip across the pond.
Yeah.
Something about saying Princess Diana is very nostalgic. Because if you grew up in the 90s, you're like, oh, an old face, like an
Yeah,
old friend.
there it is. My old friend, Princess Diana.
Princess
And
Di.
oh fuck, what was the guy's name?
Don't know.
Dodi Alfared.
Yeah, Dodi Al Fayed.
That was I remember when that happened, my friend's mom got obsessed with that, and we'd watch it all the time.
A lot of moms got obsessed with that.
Same with the Jean-Benet Ramsey.
Ooh.
I never got the hype.
The Jean-Benet hype? Oh, I got it.
I didn't think she was that hot.
Wait, did I cut off your peeing story?
Oh, I don't care.
I
I pissed myself, but I could see my house.
No feeling worse.
I was just looking at my house being like, I'm a fucking man pissing himself. This stinks.
Did you break stride?
Yeah, I was walking and I was like, okay, what if I start running? And then I was pissing and running. So then I was jogging, I wasn't really running. So then I was like, fuck it. And I just like stopped and I stood like 2 houses away, like past the big apartment building, but before the driveway next to our apartment. Yeah, that's how close. I literally could have thrown a rock and hit our house. Yeah.
And I do all the time now.
Yeah, all right,
let's do this before it gets any later. Oh my God! Welcome to the Energy Drink Corner. Today, we are doing No Code, No Carbs Company with BCAAs. This is Miami strawberry flavor.
I really don't want to drink this.
Of course you don't. Natural flavors,
Why?
caffeine 180 milligrams.
It's gonna taste really bad.
Sugar-free carbonated beverage. I'm gonna sneeze.
What if it doesn't?
If it doesn't taste bad, then I'll be so happy.
Produced in the Netherlands by Refresco. It's not really a poem.
The Netherlands.
What are we talking calorie-wise? 0?
12 calories.
All
How's
right.
there 3 grams of protein in this? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, there's a bunch of cum in there.
Oh, did you put it?
Yeah, that's my... That's why I don't want to drink it, because it has my cum.
This has green tea extract.
Oh,
He's like, it's going to taste bad. I know.
I've
sampled my own cum.
Every man knows their own brand. I really have, but that's
you have.
Yeah,
have you?
I got.
Yeah, I think so.
It was a whole.
I would if I was a guy.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I got dared to do it.
Okay, that's weird that your mom did that.
Yeah.
So this is No Co's Miami strawberry flavor.
Do you feel a kinship to it because it's Miami strawberry and you're a Southern Florida man?
Yeah.
You're not reacting well.
Yeah, you had almost no.
I'm giving you nothing. I want you to.
How
Should
about this?
I give nothing and then just?
How about this?
Give nothing.
How about this? We're making it entertainment.
Hard for me to give nothing.
We're making an entertainment.
I'm very reactive.
We're trying to entertain the fans.
Okay. Great acting. Great acting.
You.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
I saw you not reacting, but that's something.
That's something. Yeah.
I really don't want to do this.
Okay. It's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad at all.
What are your notes?
I just throw up. No, it's fine.
It's fine. Not too bad. I think it's actually kind of nice.
I liked it at first,
but
then after it settled, there was an
you get
aftertaste.
The green tea. The green tea extract. We've talked about it a million times.
We know this a lot.
We know a lot about it.
We know a lot.
Whoa.
The green tea extract leaves a dry finish in your mouth.
It really does.
And it's
it really does. Dude.
It's not the most pleasurable, but I will say, look at this fucking idiot. I will say that's quite nice.
It tastes similar. Obviously because it's strawberry, but it tastes similar to the strawberry guava Celsius, which I like a lot.
I love a Celsius.
How often are you drinking energy drinks, Sarah? What's your go-to energy drink?
If I'm doing a set, I like to have an energy drink, but then I notice it kind of becomes a crutch. I'm like, I need an energy drink.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like feeling dependent on anything before I do stand-up. But yeah, I love.
Is bad.
I think it's fine.
I kind of like it.
I think it's nice.
I don't like the aftertaste at all.
Just
the aftertaste is.
I don't think it's bad enough to take away the refreshingness of it.
I think it is. Because I don't like 100% of the experience.
Okay, so continue.
I like energy drink before I go on stage.
Which kind? Which kind are you going for?
Well, normally if I'm going to a club, they'll have the sugar-free Red Bull.
Correct.
I will never fuck with a full sugared Red Bull.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. But the taste of a full sugared Red Bull, a different fucking experience. And they're good, but it's just like I can't justify having that much sugar at night. I'm already putting so much caffeine in. I mean,
funny combo.
Bang at night.
Oh, the super creatine?
Yeah, super creatine.
Old John Owak.
It's beyond regular creatine.
Yeah. I think that's pretty nice.
You think so?
I was surprised. I think we've done it. We've done that company, different flavor before.
And we didn't like it.
I remember not liking it. But that's quite nice. I'm gonna give that. We do 1 out of 5 lightning bolts.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, it says
5 meaning. Sorry, continue.
I'm sorry. It just says we recommend a maximum consumption of 2 cans per day. So they're saying 2 cans is great.
Okay.
2 cans is awesome.
Mike and I
it's-
had an argument the other
And
day.
it's not bad
Okay.
to have 2 cans of
Okay.
energy.
Why
drink
did
in
you
it.
tell him?
I think 200 drinks a day is still a bit much.
Yeah, I had 2 today.
Wow. And so
And
did
2
I.
coffees.
Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm in New York, baby.
Yeah.
I act up. I'm in
Um,
Brooklyn acting up.
So 5.
She had half a bagel and 2 coffees. She's like, I'm going fucking nuts.
0, obviously 0. You hate it. 5 meaning you like it so much you're gonna go buy it online. You're gonna order it for yourself. So 1 out of 5. What would you give that? And you can do point like decimals on it as well.
3.5.
3.5 is pretty good.
3.5. That's a good score.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
2.5.
2.5 for Michael. Wow.
2.5 for me. I just don't like that. The aftertaste is enough of a deterrent for me that I will never buy it. I would never buy it.
I don't know if I'd buy it, but if someone gave me it, I'd like that.
Okay.
Someone gave us a question, and I don't want to forget later.
Matt, can you do me a favor? Can you hand me that piece of computer paper that's on the kitchen table with the little note on it?
Ooh, we got a note? God damn it.
Thank
Where
you.
is
Diego,
this?
can you take that piece of paper? I love ordering people.
Oh, yeah.
around. Thank you.
Shout out to Jackson
Yeah.
who for sending us all the what is it? Oh god damn
Like
it.
sauces
And
syrup
jams. What the fuck? Matt, can you give me the jar on the top so that I can say the company's name because I really appreciate it. What's it called?
Something.
He's bringing it over to us. Thank you so much. Health Smart. Health Smart.
They give you maple syrup.
Maple sauce is a barbecue sauce. I'm going to use this later.
Nature's Hollow
Nature's Hollow.
is what it's called.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Nature's
jam.
Hollow. Yeah, Nature's Hollow. You guys have a bunch of jams.
Yeah.
Thank
Shout
you
out.
so much.
Hell yeah, what's his name?
Jackson.
My man, Jackson. Shout out to Jackson.
A blueberry jam?
That looks
Sugar free with a superior taste?
Yeah. This is a honey substitute.
I'm
Vegan.
going to use that for my carrots for
Thanksgiving.
Oh, I was going to ask you, are you vegan in terms of honey?
I
neighbor-
don't buy honey.
Yeah.
If something has honey, it doesn't stop me from eating it.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way like a dairy product will.
Yeah, my neighbor's vegan. She's like, honey, no.
Yeah.
I understand it.
I get
I just
it.
don't care that much.
I'm never gonna buy it, but I'll eat like a like a bar or something that has like honey in it, and then half the time I just like don't check because I'll see that it's like, okay, if I'm buying like a fucking bar or whatever, like a protein bar or something, and it's like it says like no dairy, no eggs, blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm cool. I did it. I did what I had to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel that connected to bees in that way. I don't know if that makes me a sociopath because I know that they do things for that we need them around. Like if the bees go, we're fucked.
Yeah.
I know that, but I actually villainize bees personally
Because they sting you.
This thingy.
Yeah, they sting you.
Is
They
it
ruin
giving
your
black
fucking.
and yellow clashes? It doesn't look good.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like their outfit.
Yeah, you go like, what are you doing? A whole Pittsburgh Steelers thing? What's
Been
going
done,
on?
honey.
Yeah, come on.
Seen it.
What are you, Ben Roethlisberger? I mean,
Come on, don't start with that. We have a question from a while ago. I just forgot. We haven't done a Q&A for the regular episode in a while, so it's hard sometimes to answer questions this way. And I just want to do one now because I remembered it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the name because I don't think they want me to say the name, but whatever.
Mike Tyson.
It's a question from Mike Tyson. Alrighty, not sure if this is too specific for the pod, but I
bet it is.
I slid in the DMs of this gentleman I've been crushing on for a while. We went to the same high school and I liked him then, and we've even kissed. Problem is, I've transed my gender. That's interesting saying it.
That's funny.
I've transed my gender and
changed.
changed my name since then, and I get the vibe that he doesn't remember me or that at all. Do I bring it up? If so, when?
Immediately. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
Okay.
they went to the same high school,
yeah.
kissed.
Okay.
They've transgendered now.
Transitioned.
Transitioned
They,
now.
that fucked me up.
Yeah.
Sorry. Transitioned
Yeah.
now.
No, it's fine. I think it's fine that you...
And they're like trying to talk to that guy again.
Yeah.
and they're asking if they should let them know.
Absolutely. That's if you're trying to talk to the guy, that's your way back in.
Yeah.
Also,
We've already done it.
What a weird secret to keep.
Yeah.
If like you're dating for like a year and then you're like, by the way, fuck, I don't know what gender they are now. I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Too.
What? Can I see the question?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say normal scenario where someone is transgendered, I don't think you owe it to anyone to tell them like right away or like have it in your fucking Twitter bio. I don't think it's you need to be like a health warning. But if you have prior experience with a person, especially an intimate experience, and you're trying to talk to them, I think it's fair to let them know who you are.
Yeah.
And like, hey,
it's
you
weird.
used to know me, by the way. Because it feels like the call is coming from in the house kind of a thing. You know, like
right.
If you're not, I don't like saying that you're tricking someone, but like it's just throwing them a weird curveball for no real reason.
And then you feel like you're hiding it. And you shouldn't feel like you're hiding it because it's who you are. You should be who you are authentically. So I think you say, yeah. We already made out.
It'd be funny if they were kissing now and then afterwards you're like, oh, does that kiss feel familiar? Like maybe my name is Samantha or something.
Yeah.
Maybe does it feel like Samantha you kissed 10 years ago? Oh man, I wonder if anyone from my high school
transitioned.
No, I mean I'm sure someone from my high school has transitioned. But if somebody from my high school was like trying to DM me now, if I would even open it.
If someone from my high school DM me now, I'd block them. I'd be like, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're like, get a life, creep.
Not today.
Thanks.
Don't you have a family?
Yeah. Don't you have a wife to go cheat on or something? Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. I don't think I would.
Yeah, I mean, like if someone was trying to slide into my DMs that I went to high school with, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Actually, I have a couple of people in my DMs, meaning they're messaging me. Not that's what
I'm saying. That's why I wanted to make a caveat because there are some people I
friends.
Yeah, they're my friends.
Not people you're trying to fuck from high school.
No,
I don't have anyone who like any unfulfilled high school fantasies like that.
I got to hook up with my high school crush
later
in life. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's all right.
His high school crush, Hulk Hogan.
And
he got
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, you like it when
I like when he's a bad boy.
But like you almost do it like for your earlier self.
Yeah,
you're like, I need to do this for my earlier
16-year-old Diego needs to know
that
he gets hot at some point, and that's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, it would feel like a step back for me.
Why?
Because no offense. I mean, they wouldn't know who they are, but I feel like the people I had
guilty.
No, I mean obviously I'm alive, but I feel like knowing what the girls that I had crushes on in high school look like now.
Oh, okay.
No offense, but
no greater high than seeing someone who used to be hot in high school that was a kind of a dick to you being beat now.
Oh yeah.
No,
I have that with comics.
Yeah,
just comics I've known.
They slip a little bit.
Dude.
Mike's like, did you see this person? And like, yeah, I saw.
Because there's one specific comic who was really fucking rude to me once about my body. And now he's way fatter than me, and it's so sick. Yeah, I get an immense joy out of it. Yeah, because we both had bleach blonde hair at the same time. And one day he comes up to me at a club and goes, "Hey, man, I was somewhere the other day."
No.
Yeah.
No.
He was like, "I was."
No.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah. He was like, "I was somewhere the other day, and someone thought I was you, and I was so offended."
Why would you fucking say that?
Because he's a fucking dickhead who's not funny.
Yeah.
I would fucking murder him. I wish he would follow me one day. Oh, follow me. I'll fucking bury you. Anyway, so he's way fatter than me now. It's fucking awesome. He was way fatter than me before I lost weight.
Yeah.
And then now I lost weight. Oh, fucking unbelievable, dude. This is the greatest. Oh, man, I've never had a better life.
There was this girl who was so mean to me in middle school.
Oh.
So mean to me. Okay, she thought she was the shit because her dad wrote "Touched by an Angel," and she's
I don't think think my father, the writer of Touched by an Angel, would appreciate me being spoken to in that manner.
Now point on the angel where he touched you.
It's such
Family
a
Guy joke.
weird LA.
Yeah.
It's such a weird LA.
I don't want to shake your head, actually. You didn't write it.
Yeah, she was a huge bitch. And then years later, she followed me on MySpace. And I was still angry about it. So I DM'd her and said, I can't believe you're following me. You ruined my life. And then I blocked her.
Has she tried to follow you on other?
No. But now I kind of want to see her. Just to know that she's doing bad.
Type her name in.
She doesn't. She's blocked.
In general, from the internet.
No. Now I have no. She's
I'll find her.
Private.
Her name.
She private?
No, she's private. That's what I was gonna say.
okay.
Yeah, she's not coming up. Trust me.
Dude.
I did a search not that long ago.
Dude.
Of course, when someone wrongs you and they're mean to you, that makes you funnier, though.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's hope.
That's what we tell
I hope so.
ourselves.
Should I start saying that about my ex-girlfriend that I saw, Diego?
Say what?
She's made you funnier.
Yeah, that she wronged me and she's made me funnier.
Sure, you can say that.
Yeah, it's putting a positive spin on it.
So the
Thanks
story
for making me funnier.
The story is I saw an ex-girlfriend of mine from literally, we dated 17 years ago.
Whoa.
Literally, we dated 16 years, whatever. I was 18. And I'm 34 now. Yeah. So I saw her like 3 weeks ago. And I'm sorry everyone on the podcast who heard the story before, but I like telling it. So it's fun for me. And I hadn't seen her in a while. So we dated when I was like 18, and then we broke up, and then we hooked up again when I was like 23.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she couldn't get enough.
Mm-hmm.
But
back for more.
Exactly.
Thought so.
Yeah, so I still haven't seen her
Getting that reclaimed wood.
in 11. I haven't seen her in 11 years, and she's like married now and all this shit. And I like see her at a concert, and after it's over, she's like staring at me, and I was just like, all right. So I'm like, I have to walk by her to go and get like my coat and stuff. And then so I'm like walking, I'm literally right next to her. I go, hey, how are you? And she just goes, fuck you.
No!
Yeah.
No!
She was standing right next to her husband.
No.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny.
No, she said fuck you.
Yeah, she said fuck you like that. She was like, fuck you.
She really hit that F.
Yeah, it was so sick. It was so I thought it was so funny.
Did you laugh?
I literally went, okay. Just like what the fuck else am I gonna do?
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy. She's married now
She's
and
married.
still pissed.
I have no fucking. I had
funny.
no feelings about her, positive or negative. I was like, you're a person from my past. You stole my She stole my virginity. Well, she took it, but
And she's mad.
Did you not consent?
no, I did.
Okay, so she didn't
But she
steal your-
stole
You gave it away.
I gave it away to this fucking ungrateful person.
Yeah, well.
Can't get it back.
I really can't.
Yeah, dude. That's,
Joanna Man herself.
There are.
Oh.
There's only one ex I don't want to see.
Oh, that's good.
Ugh, like the thought of seeing him, and I have to sometimes, and it's just like I pretend like I'm blind in
Is it
both
Barack
eyes.
Obama?
It is.
Why'd you date Barack Obama? He has a married wife.
Well, he's got good.
He has a
He's
married
got a
wife.
good D. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
He's got a good D, the Democratic Party.
Okay,
Okay.
folks.
Hello, folks.
Oh,
The salute.
we're comedy makers.
Yeah, I hate seeing my ex-girlfriend, Michelle Obama.
I miss those arms.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any ex-girlfriends I wouldn't want to see. I mean, that one probably now.
That one's
Well,
one.
that said fuck
Yeah,
you.
the one that said fuck you to me.
Ugh. Every time I think about this specific one,
Oh,
Not great.
is
No.
I don't want to ask.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't.
Yeah, it's like is like
It's always-
why is this
because
one
he
person-
slapped me in the sauna. That's crazy. Imagine you're relaxing with.
Oh, you told me the story.
You're relaxing with
May I ask this question?
Yeah.
Wet sauna or dry sauna?
dry sauna.
Dry sauna, cedar,
Ooh.
like
What?
like cedar wood.
Yes, cedar wood.
Oh, nice
Okay,
scent.
and it was the hottest
Relaxing.
sauna. It was like I'm relaxed. I'm on another planet.
Yeah.
I'm like in a Zen space. I'm having an out of body like calm meditation moment.
Yeah.
And
God.
he slaps me across the face, and then I go, "What?" I did not like that. Why did you do that? He goes, "I thought."
You get slapped in
Hey,
the
I did
face and
not
you go,
thank you.
I think that is not good.
No bueno,
I go,
my man.
Why did you do that? Because I thought it would be funny. That's mentally ill as fuck.
Was he a comedian?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is, he was a comedian, and then we
That
also
sucks.
like we had a week on the road together, and that
was
really
was that
in
the first
Vegas.
day?
No, this was a week in Vegas after the slap. I should have jumped in then, but we had a
Oh.
gig booked together in advance,
and you
so
didn't
we
wanna-
had.
yeah.
And I'm
Show
a
must go on.
professional.
Exactly. You need that paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that.
You need to go eat at the employee kitchen at the Bellagio or whatever.
Oh my god, have you eaten at like the cafeteria at a comedy club before?
Not
Comedy
at
Club's cafeteria,
Like in
no.
Vegas. In Vegas, there was an improv, and I went with Ben Gleeb randomly, and then in the back, it was like us eating with the casino workers. It was very dark.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
cottage cheese. It was like
Yeah.
The first thing you say is cottage
cheese. No, because I remember being like, ew, I don't want to eat this. It was like cottage cheese and like honeydew, like things that you wouldn't want. And then these overworked casino workers, and then just the comics, just like
Yeah. No, the only club that I've done in Vegas is the new Wise Guys, which is like a club, like off
It's
the
not in
strip.
the casino, yeah.
So yeah, I haven't done any casino stuff. We did that one casino, and that was we did a casino.
Oh, I
we did
forgot
a
about
casino
that.
in Iowa.
oh,
And
Bad.
it was one of the bleakest.
Bad.
You
It was
just start yelling
so
bad.
fucking bleak. It was insane.
I was going to be like, hey, I didn't take your money. Why are you looking at me like this?
They really didn't like us.
they didn't.
no.
They don't like us.
Ugh. But like, you don't want the people there to
I
like
felt
you
fine
either.
about it.
I want everyone to like me. What are you
Of
talking
course,
about?
yeah, it's comedy, baby.
No, see, that's the thing. I'm a little more
indifferent.
No, I would say
you're not indifferent.
I'm not indifferent. I'm aggressive.
Yeah,
I want.
Like you want to get them.
I want the. If I'm in like, so we were like at a casino in Iowa. Sorry if you guys go to casinos in Iowa and you're listening to this, but maybe you should have a better life. Maybe you should want more for
you
yourself.
should go to the Blue Sushi Grill in Des Moines.
Yeah. But no, I'm like, if I'm at a place like that, I'm like, I'm gonna tank. I'm gonna either attack the crowd or I'm gonna tank on purpose and just
Have fun
say
with it.
fuck it. Yeah. Because I'm like, I don't want you to
care.
like me anyway. I think if you guys like me, I'm doing something wrong up here.
Yeah, when I was in Reno, I was like, I give no fucks whether
Yeah.
or not the people in Reno like me. 5 days in Reno, or like 6 It was 6 days
'cause
in
at a
Reno. I
casino
was
there?
feeling suicidal by the end of it. I had to go to Lake Tahoe just during the day to refresh myself. I was like, I ended up losing money because I rented a car, would drive to Lake Tahoe because Reno was so fucked up and bad.
It sucks so much to lose money on a gig because it's too annoying, like too fucking frustrating.
Did you go to that weird river in Reno where you can do the rock slides inside of it?
Oh no, the weird river. It's like people with like pit bulls walking around
Yeah.
like zombies. I'm like, this is
Oh.
very Reno least favorite place.
Wow.
I don't think I'd go back.
Interesting.
No, yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Reno's
I've
like
never been to Reno.
sad,
It's really
dark
sad.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It's like people on meth roaming through the streets. They've lost everything.
It's like it's the Vegas, Reno, Atlantic City.
I think
It's just like
I
trickle
think it's
of
like Vegas. What's the other one? I forgot. I had the edible.
oh yeah,
I totally forgot.
yeah, it's all right.
Laughlin? Is that what it is?
That's like
I
I don't know
think
what that is.
Laughlin's where people gamble.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
like it's like sub Reno.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it go like Laughlin's on the list somewhere. I don't know if that's above or below Atlantic City. Atlantic City's in Jersey.
yeah, Atlantic
Yeah.
City's fucking depressing.
Atlantic City's really bad, but I can get back to where I live pretty easily from there.
Sure.
Like I'm not like marooned in Nevada.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
But have you ever seen, there's a episode of Undercover Boss for Johnny Rockets.
Yes.
And one of the guys, they go to the Johnny Rockets in Atlantic City, and you know how they always have like the story about the employee or whatever. So this guy was like, I used to live under the boardwalk here in Atlantic City, and they're like, why? He's like, well, I went to prison. And then I got out and I didn't have anywhere to live. And they are like, oh, why'd you go to prison? He goes, oh, I tried to kill my daughter's rapist.
No.
And got caught. Or he did kill him. And then he got caught. And then they were like, well, that seems like a reasonable thing to go to do. So
Here's a raise, I guess.
yeah.
Oh my
And they're
God.
like, here's a new paper hat for
No,
you to
at
wear
Johnny Rockets.
At Johnny Rockets.
The paper hats at Johnny Rockets, nice touch.
I like when they do the little bowl. They give you the little paper bowl.
Oh, the ketchup?
And they put the little smiley face with the ketchup in there. Not a bad thing.
Yes,
I remember
no.
the first time I saw it, I'm like, that's how you're doing?
I was like, I'm going to need a little more ketchup than that, actually. I use a lot of ketchup.
We live so close to a Johnny Rockets. My mom would take us all the time, and the happy face thing would make my day. Sometimes they would do flowers, too.
Oh.
That's really nice.
They get fucking crazy.
They put on mustard, too, make some rose petals.
I used to, there was a Johnny Rockets in the mall I worked at. And I remember being on my lunch break and they were like singing, and I wanted to be like, I need to go back to work. Please, I have a 15-minute lunch break, which is insane.
Is that real?
Yeah, it was like if I worked like a 4-hour shift, you get a 15-minute break.
Where were you working?
I was working at Zoomies.
Oh, have you worked in retail?
Yeah.
Where?
I manage my own Journey store.
Oh, yeah.
I also worked at a Spencer's Gifts.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. I worked at a Spencer's Gifts in the mall at Albany, and then when we did the Funny Bone, we did the Albany Funny Bone, the showroom is literally connected to the Spencer's I used to work in, like through the wall.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I was just like pointing at the wall, being like, I worked right there.
Full circle.
Yeah, it really was.
I don't know if people believed you. It was really funny. I'm like, how much clearer did you make it that he used to work right there?
I used to work right there. I mean, here's the thing about those shows in Albany. Apologies to anyone from Albany who's listening to this. Whatever. You guys know.
Yeah, you know.
Those were some of, by far, the dumbest crowds I've ever performed for.
Really?
Yeah,
they're
very
second only to Fort Wayne, Indiana, who literally
that makes sense.
during I told a joke after the joke is done, people are laughing because I told it, so it's a pretty good joke. And then a woman just goes, I don't understand.
No.
She said it out loud, I don't understand. And it was a joke. The joke is so simple.
Not a difficult joke. Not one of your smart ones.
Not one of my smarter jokes.
Not I don't understand.
She goes, I don't understand.
Insane.
And then I look at her, I go, what do you mean? Because I can't not acknowledge stuff like that. I really have a hard time.
Too,
and then I go like, what do you mean? And she goes, I don't get the joke. And I go, everyone else seemed to. And literally the joke is a joke about me figuring out that my family is white trash when I'm a kid. And the joke is me going to somebody's house and being like, wow, it seems like your parents smoke with the windows open. Like that's the whole joke. That's the punchline of that, or the tag, whatever.
The thing is, she probably smokes with the window open and doesn't identify as being white trash.
Yeah.
It was too close to home for her, maybe. So it was like, that's just business as usual. That's a Tuesday in my house.
And then I was just like, I don't even know how to explain this to you if you don't understand it. It was, God. Because there's sometimes where I'm like, I'm having a bad set and it's my fault.
Yeah.
But that.
No worse feeling. When you know it's your fault and like you see other people have good sets, you're like, I think it's the audience. So you see someone else do great after you bomb. No worse feeling.
You're saying it could be me?
Yeah, like, oh, this could be me.
You're saying if I go out there with a bad body language and attitude, and then I kind of half deliver my jokes.
Phone it in, yeah.
They're not gonna like that, and I'm the host, and they won't like that.
And I'm running the light,
and I'm like, okay, well, first of all,
no.
Well, first of
this
all,
one's unexcusable.
I didn't run the light when I was hosting.
No, okay, all right. I was talking about the last show.
I ran the light by 12 minutes.
That's a long time.
How much time are you supposed to do?
20.
Mm-hmm.
But
you did 32.
He did 32 minutes.
So I was supposed to do 20.
32 minutes.
I did. No, I was the feature.
Okay.
And they
How long were you supposed to do? 25.
They said 20, but they were like, you can go a little long because there's only one show tonight. So I really took that to heart.
You ran with it.
And I did a marathon with it. I did 32. What about when I ran the light when I was headlining?
Yeah, man.
I didn't run the light. I asked if I could do another joke.
Yeah.
And then I did 15 more minutes.
It wasn't bad. You're headlining. It's fine.
Headlining
it's more funny.
Yeah.
But when you were doing 50% more time, 52% more of the time you're supposed to. What do you know?
Well,
51.
How much time was the headliner doing?
An hour.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
They got more of a show.
I'm sorry that my jokes have blossomed and grown this year, and I haven't taken that into an account.
I just don't want clubs, and even though they did say that we can go a little long.
Yeah.
Because I know they're fucking assholes like that, and they'll remember shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't want them holding it against we're going to fucking do it together. We're going to do shows together.
Yeah, I mean, not like I'm going to headline on my own.
Guys.
I don't want them holding that against us, is all I'm saying.
I used to work at Abercrombie.
Oh.
You didn't think I was gonna go there, did you?
No, we were bad hosts and we didn't
In high
ask
school
you.
or after high school?
In high school.
Wow.
But it was a scene. The Abercrombie. Did you see the Abercrombie documentary?
I did.
I
It
did
was
not.
that.
I don't know why I watched it.
I don't know why I watched
I
it
know.
either.
I'm 30 minutes in, like, I don't give a
I know
fuck
why you
about
watched
I
it.
know.
Is it because I'm into little boys?
Because
or
you're
tight
into little
bodies?
shirtless boys.
I'm like, show me their routine, though. I'm curious what they're doing.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
you ever
no.
seen there's an Abercrombie catalog and all of the captions are written by Slavoj Žižek? It's real.
I
And
do
it's
remember
real.
this. Yeah,
By
yeah, yeah.
who?
He's a
He's a
philosopher that I like who has a really funny voice.
Can you please do your Taco Bell?
Slavoj
Zizek.
No, what was the one? What was the one that I did?
The quesadilla.
No, yeah. So he does that's one of my favorite clips of him where he's talking about. He goes, it's a very pornographic thing. It's a quesarito at Taco Bell.
No,
It's a quesadilla
no.
wrapped around a burrito.
No.
Yeah, that's
Sounds insane.
And that's exactly. And
And
I'm
he has,
not
like, a
joking.
crazy
that's
tick.
it. Yeah, he goes.
He's
like,
always
No.
cutting his nose.
Yeah, I'll show you a video after we're done. It's insane.
Yeah.
And I
That's
love
It's
him.
insane.
really crazy. How are we?
No, when I worked at Abercrombie, everyone was hooking up with everyone.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah, please
it
give me
was-
the skinny because I honestly, this is how low I thought of myself in high school. I wouldn't even go into the store because I was like, that's not for me.
Oh yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like, that's not.
Oh,
for
I
me.
was fucking working there.
Yeah.
I had friends. I worked at the kids store but I would hang out with the people at the adult store. There'd be like Abercrombie toga parties on the weekends. Everyone from Abercrombie was sucking and fucking.
Sucking and
God
fucking.
damn.
Yeah.
It's like
God damn.
it's like the drama kids but hot.
Yeah.
And I had a manager who was definitely doing coke in the back stock room. She would do lines and then fold things, like aggressively folding things.
Was she folding with a credit card?
A shirt that's this big.
And then she threw up and they took out the birdseed. I can't believe I just found out it wasn't birdseed.
That's really
You're learning a lot on your trip.
Unbelievable.
I've learned so much in my
You
trip.
learned a lot.
I've learned about Fortnite
learned
since
a-
I've been here.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know any.
what do you think about Fortnite?
I like the dances
Yeah.
and I like the visuals.
Okay.
That's all I think.
Interesting. I hate the visuals.
You hate the visuals of Fortnite?
Yeah, I think it's ugly and I find it offensive.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's offensive to look at.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like playing?
No. I don't like video games really, but especially not that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think it's ugly and I think it's for babies.
No. You
Yeah.
have such strong opinions about Fortnite.
I have strong opinions about a lot of things, but this is one of them.
Why do you think it's for babies?
I mean,
Because it is for babies.
for children.
Because you could do little dances and it's all like primary colors and
See, there's something inside of me. I don't know what it is. It might be like spectrum me. Like I love like a slot machine. And I like noises and colors and like
See,
a
but that at
child.
least
Like
we're at a thrift store and she goes, "This is cute." I go, "No, it isn't." You need to put that back.
I was like, no, but it would be cute. And he's
I'm
like,
on
no.
a baby. It's like-
Yeah, no, I have to like stop myself from
from buying
going.
like baby clothes.
Yeah, like I'm wearing a Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, but that's
This
that's
is
cool.
cool.
But that's
This is-
cool. I think that's cool.
She pulled. Explain the thing you pulled out. and
Was it
showed
a
to me.
diaper?
The shirt.
You explain.
Was it a little
She
diaper?
pulled out like a
Which
Sailor
one?
Moon polo that has like a tie built into it.
I liked that.
Oh,
I still kind of like it, but you dissuaded
I'm gonna
me
go
from.
buy it and burn it. So you
I-
can go buy it.
I understand where you're coming from, and he's right, but I get it.
It's
'Cause
like
that's like
kind of like girl next story, like quirky, like something Zoe Deschanel would be in New Girl.
Yeah. Hey, how are you guys?
Yeah, that's why. It like did something for me.
Okay.
I remember there was a period of time when I'd get auditions and it would always be like Zoe Deschanel type. So maybe I leaned into that a little too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like,
and now you're
all right.
stuck.
I'm like,
You're gonna push me in this corner. I'm gonna be the mayor of this corner.
yeah. I need
I-
a necktie.
I'm just thinking about the audition I had to go on where the name of the character was Hot Guy, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely not getting this.
Oh my God.
I'm definitely not getting this.
One time I had this audition for a salsa commercial.
You were
in
one
my
of the cowboys
20s.
that said New York
New
City.
York City.
And it was in LA and they said in the audition, they're like, okay, so just so you guys know, there's 2 roles. There's the hot blonde and then the less attractive brunette. And this brunette goes, I think there's a misunderstanding. and I'm supposed to be auditioning for the blonde. And then they had to come out and apologize and be like, we just want to clear things up. Each of you guys is beautiful. And then they had to like rebuild her confidence after they said we were. And like as a brunette, I was just sitting there like, oh cool, I'm the less attractive brunette.
Yeah,
like the friend of the hot chick. Hell yeah.
So you're telling me I'm attractive?
Yeah.
I auditioned for, who's that actress? She has the really tiny body and the really big head.
Could be so many of them.
Anna Kendrick.
Whoa, you knew right away.
I knew the story.
Yeah, it's. I was auditioning for Anna Kendrick's HBO show, and the role was hot guy, and I was supposed to be sitting in a kiddie pool, shirtless and flirting with her, and I think I was probably 40 to 45 pounds heavier than I am now, and it was just like somebody saw me, like some casting person saw me at a show, and was like, "Oh, I want to cast you in something," and then that's the audition I got. And I remember like going into the room and then looking at the casting director and just thinking like, we're both wasting each other's time right now. There's no fucking way I'm going to get this.
I had a McDonald's audition one time and they said, bring hats and glasses. And I'm already like, okay, I'm bringing props. What the fuck is happening?
Right. What the fuck? You're McDonald's.
Show up.
Guess what I'd look like with a hat and glasses on? Fucking idiots.
I show up with a bag of props.
Fucking morons.
And they're like, there's a steering wheel, right? And I'm supposed to be, they had a steering wheel that was actually like a physical steering wheel. Okay. And some chairs. It was set up like a car. And they said, you're driving through McDonald's and your dog's in the back seat. And every time you order at the window, you have to order something different and switch hats and glasses. So if you want to order like the McMuffin, you're in one hat. But then after you order the McMuffin, if you want to order the apple pie, we're going to need you to put on the beret. So I'm just like, and it wasn't going well. And I'm just sitting
Big
there
Mac sombrero.
And every hat you wear, you have to do the accent.
McFish bowler hat.
It was fucking so mentally ill. I couldn't even get past it. It was like, okay, now I'm putting on my sunglasses and I'm going to order McNuggets.
Oh my God.
There was I think we both got this. It was to do a voiceover. It was a voiceover audition to be the mascot of a grooming, like a men's grooming company.
Okay.
And they were like, you're like a tough talking dog from New York City. And then when the ad came out, it was fully a British guy.
It's just a British guy.
It was really a British guy.
No.
Yeah, they're like, you're a tough talking dog from New York City who fucking shaves his balls and his ass or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, just a British guy.
Yeah. It's just insane how stupid. How stupid and how little imagination these fucking people have.
I know.
I had to audition for Playboy recently. And it went really well, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
They're turning in a whole new direction.
Yeah, it was the January 2023 issue, which is the Ugly Idiots issue.
New York's dumbest idiot.
Yeah. New
sucks.
York's most eligible bachelor in a way.
Yeah.
Technically single and eligible for parole in a couple years. I don't want to audition. I don't really, which is nice.
Yeah, so there you go. It's a win-win.
Yeah, I really kind of won
Not
on
a win-win,
that
but it's a lose-lose.
Every time I get the audition, I get in my head. I go, oh, this could change things.
Oh, no. You got to kill that part of your brain.
No, it's like a mental illness. And then if I get a call back, it's over. I'm definitely not getting it.
Yeah.
The last callback I had, I thought for sure I got this. My tape was so good. It was my friend's project. He was like, you should audition for this. So I'm already like, okay.
I got a leg in. It's my fucking friends.
I got a leg in. Unless I really fucked this up, which I did, then I should have this. So the tape I sent in, great. I had someone help me. I don't even know who that actress was, type of thing. Like it was like an out-of-body thing where I'm like, oh, she's good. But then the callback happened and it was a character read. And the other guy was like fucking Daniel Day-Lewis. He comes in and it threw me off. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know Philip Seymour Hoffman was back from the dead and I got to do a Zoom chemistry read with him.
Fuck.
It threw me off so bad. I bombed so bad and I think about it.
No, you got to let it
It haunts my dreams.
You got to let it go.
That was like the self-tape that Diego made that he just kept saying the N-word in. And they were like, you can edit that out. And he's like, I know.
That's
fine.
I know I can.
That's fine.
Hey, you know who's gonna like this ad? The Michelin Man, because he asked me to do it. It's for their tires.
It's so funny if it's like your friend's project. They couldn't just be like, "Hey, just do it."
No, I would have felt like I didn't deserve it.
Oh yeah.
The callback was so bad, and I don't know. I feel like it was just
just having to audition at all is insane. If it's your friend's
Yeah,
thing,
I know.
But
I did a casting. I had an audition on Zoom with a casting director who I know personally, and I didn't get it. And I was like, "Oh, awesome, okay."
that happened to me too.
Yeah.
But it was for a dating show that ended up being really bad, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get it.
I had a Zoom audition. It was a commercial audition, and there was a waiting room. It was like a waiting room, and I saw my friend on Zoom who was also in the commercial waiting room. And I was like, oh, good to see you. This is fucking weird.
Uh-huh.
It was so bizarre.
That's strange. Don't do it that way.
No.
All right. Hey, that's a podcast.
That was so fun.
Did we do a podcast?
We did a podcast. Sarah, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you,
Where
guys.
can our beautiful, loyal fans find you?
You beautiful, loyal people. You can follow me at Princess Shank. That's princess like normal. And then another SHENK. Plus, I have This Bitch podcast with Kim Congdon.
We just played Fortnite with her.
Yeah. And I have my solo
They
podcast.
played Fortnite with her.
But did I?
Other people
around us
played
played Fortnite
with her, and I ate a sandwich quietly.
And I ate an edible.
That's true.
And I have a podcast called Shank, SHENK, that comes out every Wednesday. This Bitch comes out every Monday.
Woo!
And then Patreon, I do bonus content there. Patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk.
Let's get our WikiFeet score up, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Let's pump those numbers up.
I would say
Please, thank you.
I would say within 20 minutes of meeting Sarah, we were looking at her wiki feed.
And it's not bad, but it can be better.
Yeah.
It could be better. And
So
you can help
we
be a
want to
part
give
of
her.
it.
Yeah.
We
We
want to
want
give Sarah
you.
the little time bump
Let's
on
go,
WikiFeet because we got a
everybody.
bunch of nasty feet perverts,
And we love you.
in the best way.
Yeah.
Who listen to this podcast?
There you go.
And well,
Ooh,
dude,
you could give that away for
To help. Yeah,
Thank
to
you.
help.
Thank you.
but they're not rating your feet.
I know.
But it is
I'm helping.
Show some toes.
I
Make
got
'em
I got
horny.
socks and shoes on, and also these motherfuckers don't deserve to see my feet.
Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/a little time pod for four bonus episodes a
You're
month.
so close, dude.
Plus video of all episodes a week before the free one comes out. We love you so much. We'll see you soon.
Asheville, North Carolina.
Asheville!
December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Diego and I will be co-headlining and doing a Don't Tell secret show also.
Very
fun.
sexy.
So
very
we're going to
sexy.
be there. We're going to have sex with each other on stage for money. It'll
can
be
watch.
awesome.
It's called comedy.
Yeah, and whichever one of us is headlining gets to be the top.
Oh,
So-
that's fun for us.
Yeah, cool.
We love
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.